Everybody, time to do another video, which is media that I've watched slash rewatched for December 2nd through December 14th, 2024. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's begin. This is one of my all-time favorite Christmas specials from 1969, and this special turns 55 last week. So, yep. Um, October 26, 1994. Prin the 43rd week of 1994. And yes, I did rewatch all the Frosty the Snowman specials and a direct-to-video movie called The Legend of Frosty the Snowman. And this is a good direct-to-video to Frosty the Snowman, so yep. And Frosty's Winter Wonderland is a good classic Christmas sequel to Frosty the Snowman. The continuation one. November 3rd, 2003, so this is a later pressing. But even though this is still a 1992 VHS, so yep. And here's Frosty Returns. Good special from 1992. July 9th, 1996. Printed the 28th week of 1996. And I already checked to see what the tape is. This is the 1996 VHS, so yep. And now let's get on to Tuesday, I believe. So yeah. Really good 1999 movie that I've rewatched. Directed by Gary Marshall. Paramount Pictures movie co-made by Touchstone Pictures. Starring Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. From Pretty Woman. October 2nd, 2003. Printed the 39th week of 2003. Good 1994 movie that I've rewatched. Tuesday afternoon after I've done rewatching Runaway Bride. So, yep. October 14th, 1994. Praying so where I know we'll have at the end. Printed the 41st week of 1994. And sorry, my nose is stuffy because I'm not that sick though. Just a stuffy nose. That's about it. Not too worries. Good Christmas movie from 2000 starring Nicolas Cage, T. Leone, and Don Cheadle that I've rewatched Tuesday night. So, yep. And now let's get on to Wednesday. So, here we go. Pretty good underrated 1995 movie that I've rewatched after almost 6 years. So, yep. June 2nd, 1995. And oh yeah, before I rewatched this movie, I've rewatched That Christmas on Netflix. So far, it's a really good Christmas movie from 2024, featuring the voices of Brian Cox and Bill Nighy. So, yep. And Eight Crazy Nights is a good 2003 movie that everybody hates. So, yep. Now, let's get on to Thursdays. So, here we go. This is one of my all time favorite Peanuts specials from 1965. So, yep. October 4th, 2001. So, this is a later pressing, printed the 40th week of 2001. Good peanut special that I've rewatched. So, yep. October 24th, 1992, so print a week before Halloween of that year. And oh yeah, I did rewatch I Want a Dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown on YouTube after I rewatch It's Christmas Time Again, Charlie Brown. So far, great Peanut special from 2003. And Jimmy Bennett did the voice of reruns, so yep. And by the way, Charlie Brown's Christmas Tales, I'm not gonna rewatch because it's kind of short, so yep. And I did rewatch this Christmas special in honor of this special's 60th anniversary. And this is one of my all time favorite Christmas specials from 1964. So, classic right here. So, yep. August 15th, 1994. Printed the 33rd week of 1994. And by the way, I did rewatch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, The Island Misfit Toys. So far, good direct-to-video sequel to the 1964 version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I know there's a 1998 version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which I'm not gonna bother watching that movie, in my opinion. So, yep. So, anyways, let's continue. Here's Friday. And this is a great classic 1986 movie that I've rewatched, starring Sean Connery, F. Murray Abraham, Christian Slater, and William Hickey. I'll be right back, folks. I need to blow my nose, so. I'm back, folks. So, anyways, let's continue. And now, let's get on to Friday and Saturday. So, anyways, let's continue. Oops. Sorry about that, folks. Trying to get those tapes and DVDs ready to go. So, yeah. I did rewatch The Grinch on Saturday and the Santa Claus movies on Sunday. So, yep. November 17th, 2000. The 1966 version of The Grinch is definitely a classic, in my opinion. So, yep. And this is a great 2000 movie starring Jim Carrey. So, yep. And I do have the 2018 version of The Grinch, which I'll show that immediately, which is right here. Bandit Cumberbatch did the voice of the Grinch, along with Rashida Jones, Keena Thompson, and the late Angela Lansbury. And now, let's get on with the Santa Claus movies. So, here we go. And this is a great Disney live action Christmas movie that started the Santa Claus trilogy from 1994, starring Tim Allen, September 28th, 1995. And this is the copy with the Arabian Nights preview and the Johnny Carson collection preview, because this copy is version 3. So, yep. Good sequel so far from 2002. So, yep. October 13th, 2003. And this part of the tape is almost broken there. But I'm going to be super careful on this tape. So, yep. And this tape was originally purchased from Kmart back then. So, yep. And now, here's the third and final Santa Claus movies of the trilogy. And I heard people didn't like this movie. But for me, good sequel in my opinion from 2006, starring Tim Allen and Martin Short. And now, let's get on with the two tapes that I've watched last Sunday, which is the 8th, I believe. Good classic Christmas special from 1970. And this special will be turning 55 next year, so yep. And now, here's this special right here from 1974. And this is a classic special, just like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And they're both starring Mickey Rooney as Santa Claus, so yep. September 16th, 1999. And now, let's get on to Mondays, so here we go. I did watch this movie, and this is a good 2007 animated movie, just like Happily Ever After. They're both underrated. And fun fact, Ed Asner did the voice of Scal in Happily Ever After, and the character from Christmas Is Here Again. But it has Kathy Bates, Madison Davenport, Brad Garrett, Andy Griffin, and Norm Macdonald, and narrated by Jay Leno. And I did rewatch Godmother last Monday, and this is a great Disney live-action movie starring Irish Fisher and June Squibb. And now, let's get on to Tuesday. And this is an awesome 1995 movie that I've rewatched, starring Gabriel O'Brien, Stephen Baldwin, Kevin Pollak, Benicio del Toro, Pete Polsterworth, and Kevin Spacey. Good classic TV special from 1976, I believe. Or 1974. So, yeah. This is a 1974 Christmas special. So, yep. And this tape is a film rental from Blockbuster Video. So, yep. I did watch this movie last Tuesday, and this is a classic movie from 1944, starring Judy Garland, along with Margaret O'Brien, Marjorie Main, and June Lockhart. October 21st, 1995. And now, let's get on to Wednesdays. So, here we go. Spine number is 775. This is definitely one of the best movies of 1986, starring Helen Bahala Carter, the late Maggie Smith, and Judi Dench. And plus, it has Daniel D-Lewis in this movie, so yep. And yes, this is a classic 1947 movie. This is the original The Bischoff's Wife, starring Cary Grant, David Niven, and Loretta Young. November 19th, 1994. I need scoot those. Oops. Need scoot those tapes to make more room. Hang on, folks. I need to